Hey, what's going on? So I want to share with you guys the actual formula of what it takes to get consistent and predictable results month after month after month, okay? So if you're stuck, if you feel you hit a plateau, if you're trying, all these different methods and you're wondering why you're still stuck or why you're not getting consistent results, this formula is pretty much going to solve that, okay? So I want to share with you guys what that is. So why should you stick around to see this? Because this can be the answer of why you're actually stuck. And you could actually fill in the gaps to see which part of that formula you're actually missing right now, right? Because most people who hit a plateau or they're yo-yoing in their weight or they don't know what they're doing wrong, it's just because they're missing one or two parts of this formula. Now, this formula is what we've implemented with all of the clients we've seen all around the world, all around the US, local, everywhere. We implement the same formula for everybody. And this is how we achieve a 90% success rate with our clients. Okay. And we've worked with thousands of clients over the years and we've perfected it. We've figured out what works, what doesn't work. We filled in the gaps of what most busy professionals are missing, and we've laid it all out into a formula, right? So if you see all the clients here, all of these clients use that exact same formula, this exact blueprint they all used, right? So I want to share with you guys exactly what everybody here used, how they did it, and how they did it without sacrificing time, okay? How they did it without trying to work out, 7 days a week, 2-hour workouts, how they did it without doing crazy, boot camp workouts, CrossFit workouts, or right? I mean, a lot of these people even did it from home. The majority of these people didn't even train here with us, right? They did our programs, but they didn't do PT with their programs. So all these people implemented this exact formula. And again, all these people are all busy professionals. These are all physicians, RNs, doctors, nurses, lawyers, just very busy professionals who all made this actually happen. So it goes to tell what we could actually do when we have a structured format to follow, when something is designed to us, when we're able to learn it the right way. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what we're missing is how do I learn it the right way that works with my lifestyle? And that's what I want to go through with you here today, right? So the first thing I want you to think about is I want you to think about everything you've done in the past. Okay, whether it's personal training, whether it's Orange Theory, Fit Lab, or your trainer gave you a little meal plan to follow of what to eat every 2 hours, or you did weight loss pills, the Herbalife, keto diets, whatever it is, right? Think about everything you've done in the past when it comes to fitness and nutrition, and I want you to see, okay, which part of this formula are you missing? Okay, because most people are missing one or two parts of this formula, which is why they're actually stuck. And this formula needs to be implemented together as an ecosystem at the same time, right? We can't be doing only one or the other. We have to be doing all three, okay? And that formula, it's a 3-pillar formula that revolves around fitness, nutrition, and accountability, okay? Now, when it comes to fitness though, right, it's important that fitness is sustainable to you, okay? When it comes to the formula of fitness, you have to keep in mind this does not mean you need personal training. It doesn't mean you need a personal trainer. It doesn't mean you need CrossFit or boot camps or high crazy workouts every day. It's like, no. What's important about fitness is that it has to be something sustainable and enjoyable to you. It has to revolve around things that you love doing. Okay, that may be walking, swimming, dancing. I mean, it could be anything, right? It could be weight training. Who knows? It could be just doing cardio. It could be dancing. It could be yoga, Pilates, right? There's multiple things fitness can be. It doesn't necessarily have to be something specific. And realistically, you do not need a workout every single day, right? We have a lot of people who just count steps. They do walking and they all get to their goal, all right? So when it comes to that part of the formula of fitness is that we need to make sure that it's something that you actually enjoy doing. Because if you enjoy doing it, you'll look forward to doing it. If you enjoy doing it, you could get out of a long day of work and actually have the energy to go do it because you actually look forward to doing it, right? So that's why it's important is that fitness is something that we love doing so much that it's the same as us, looking forward to watching our favorite Netflix show, right? It doesn't take a lot of energy to do that because we're looking forward to doing because we enjoy doing that. We just have to explore and figure out, hey, what is a type of fitness that could be designed for me, that could be enjoyable for me to learn, okay? So just something to think about when it comes to that part of the formula of fitness, okay? Now, the second part of the formula is nutrition, okay? Now, when it comes to nutrition, it's not necessarily doing the keto diet or doing the Atkins diet or doing a meal plan, right? Most personal trainers give out these like generic meal plans that it's like 4 egg whites in the morning with a half cup of oatmeal. And then for snack, you're gonna do yogurt at this time. And then for lunch, you're gonna do 4 ounces of chicken, half cup of rice, and do some veggies. And you're gonna do the same thing for dinner. And it's just really rigid and restrictive. There's no room for leeway. That's not what nutrition is. Okay, nutrition needs to be something sustainable to you. Okay, what's sustainable to you is very different on what's sustainable for your spouse, your coworkers, your colleagues. It's different for everybody, right? Because what sustainability means is that it's simple and easy to your specific lifestyle. Right? So it has to be simple. It has to be simple and easy. It's got to revolve around your lifestyle. It has to revolve around your work schedule. It has to revolve around your favorite foods, the restaurants you like eating at, the alcohol you like drinking. It has to revolve around convenience and time constraints, right? Because a lot of people don't have time to be eating every 3 hours. A lot of people don't have time to be trying to weigh out their chicken at 4 ounces. That's not sustainable, right? It's not sustainable to be doing all of that, tracking macros and all that. That's not sustainable. You got to think about, what could I do for the rest of my life? And you have to think about, how do I learn proper nutrition that works with my particular lifestyle? That's what you have to ask yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, we have to just figure out what could work with my schedule, what could work with my time constraints, right? What could work with me eating out every single day? So we got to figure that out. And most important, we have to learn proper nutrition. We have to learn how to eat to a healthy lifestyle that revolves around your specific lifestyle, right? Because if you could learn it, you only got to learn it once, and then you keep that information forever. And a piece of paper with a diet plan or a meal plan doesn't teach you anything. That's not going to teach you what to do when you're running late to work. That's not going to teach you when you're all over the place with your kids. Your boss asks you to stay late for work. It's not going to teach you that, right? So we got to learn proper nutrition and how to make it work with all those circumstances, okay? Now, a lot of times when it comes to nutrition, people try these extreme methods, right? They try these fads. They do the keto diet, the Atkins, the fasting diets, or the extreme methods where they have your personal trainer, and that personal trainer is giving them their competitive meal plans that's very like specific to the ounces and grams and whatnot. And these are very extreme methods that do not work for the typical busy professional. This is why you start losing weight, because you try some extreme method, you get to a point to where you run out of willpower and you're like, this is really hard. You stop doing it, you gain weight back. Then you try again, and you keep repeating this cycle of yo-yoing, right? Now, the other reason, aside from choosing an unsustainable method to lose weight, a lot of times people claim they're eating healthy. And one of the things I have to ask people is like, okay, well, what is your definition of healthy food, right? Because we all have a different definition of what's considered healthy or unhealthy, right? And maybe your definition of healthy food is not the right definition for healthy food. Okay, because a lot of times we go to these supplement stores, we get shakes, we get meal preps, we get fast food salads or whatever it is, and we think it's healthy when it's not really healthy, right? We think that eating chicken, broccoli, and rice is considered healthy, right? But realistically, it's not, because how long do you think you could live your life eating chicken, broccoli, and rice, right? Probably not that long, right? So you may have the incorrect definition of what's considered healthy, right? So what we need is clarity, guidance, something to teach us what is healthy, what's not healthy, right? Now, and keep in mind, the typical meal that you normally eat that you don't realize of what you're eating is probably 900 calories, right? And if you think about how many calories that is to burn in a workout, right? 450 burpees equals 900 calories. That's how much it would take you to burn a single meal. That 450 burpees, maybe it take you 2 to 3 hours to complete. I don't think you have time to want to do that to try making up for a meal. So it's smarter to fix in the kitchen than trying to overwork yourself and trying to burn more calories, right? So just something you could have some contrast of what it actually is. Now, nutrition, we need sustainability with nutrition. That has to be something that's designed around our particular lifestyle, which is what we do here, right? The last piece to the formula is going to be accountability, okay? Now, accountability, I always tell people, accountability, it's kind of like, hey, do you remember how growing up your parents always told you to brush your teeth every single day, right? And then now what do you do every single day? You probably brush your teeth, right? You probably shower also. And why is that? Because your parents consistently instilled those hygienic habits into you as a kid, right? It was like day after day, hour after hour, like you had to brush your teeth, you had to shower, and you had to repeat that process over and over again, right? And eventually that became a habit that now you just do every single day, right? So we need the same type of accountability into our health, into our wellness, into our nutrition, into our fitness to ensure it's being done on a daily basis, because there is a secret to achieve success in any area of life. Whether it comes to education, career, health, relationship, there is a secret to have success in these areas. And the secret, it's a non-existent thing called consistency, right? We need consistency to get good results, right? That is the secret to getting long-term success, is that we need consistency. So the moment we lack consistency, that's where it all just falls apart, and then we're stagnant in progress. So consistency is what we need. Now, knowingly that we need consistency, then we understand that we need some type of accountability formula to enforce that secret of consistency, right? So we need some type of accountability system to enforce that secret, right? Because we can't do it alone. Now, the reason why all the testimonials I showed you earlier, why we have such a high success rate within all those testimonials, it's because we implement this secret and we tell people the truth, right? And the truth is that fitness, what we do in exercise, what you do with your personal trainer, what you do at group training, what you do in any type of fitness you do, it's only 10% of your results, okay? Fitness is only 10%. Some people say 15%, some people say 20%. After practicing for 15 years, working with thousands of clients and through multiple logs of data analytics, I've come to the personal conclusion it's only 10%. 10% will come from fitness whenever we are in a fat loss phase. Okay, and that's the actual truth. That's why we don't make it mandatory to do personal training within our programs, because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you you absolutely need our personal training, because you really don't, right? Like, our personal training is an add-on to a program, but it's not mandatory, because fitness is only 10%. And it's understanding that nutrition and accountability create 90% of your results. Okay, 90% comes from nutrition and accountability. And this is how we're able to impact lives and work with clients all over the US, because this is the actual truth. We structure the programs revolving around this itself, because it is what delivers 90% of your results, right? Nutrition alone does not give results, because if you're not consistent with nutrition, it's pretty much useless, which is why we need accountability to reinforce nutrition on a daily basis to ensure it's being done consistently, right? So that's why we need nutrition with accountability together, and not one or the other. We need both of them together to ensure consistency is being done, right? So right now within our programs, we do only have 10 spots left. We do not work with high volumes of people because of how comprehensive our programs are and how much data analytics we track on each client. We only work with a limited amount of clients at a time, okay? So right now we do only have 10 spots open. If you are interested and you think something like this can work for you, we are offering 10 free strategy sessions, right? So we could dive deep into your goals, we could see what your struggles are, and we can give you a recommendation of the type of program that would work for you, that would implement that formula, okay? So what I would encourage you to do is below, you're gonna see a scheduler. Pick a time that works for you, fill out the application, and then confirm your appointment, okay? After that, one of our team members will reach out to you to confirm your appointment, and of course, answer any questions you have from that time until your appointment date. Okay, so other than that, if you have any questions, reach out to us, and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions, okay? I'll see you guys on the other side.